He's coming to us from the northern resort of Courmayeur, on the Italian side of Mont Blanc, or Monte Blanco, as the natives call it, to whip us up a traditional dish. Perfect for a little après-ski. Morning, Gino.
Good morning.
Buongiorno.
Well, this is going to be interesting, Gino, because there is a
me?
massive gap between us finishing and you starting. So that it's impossible to hold any sort of a conversation.
You're just going to have to take it away.
Off you go.
First of all, I would like to say that I'm in Courmayeur. Although it looks like very much like Peckham in the snow, I am in Valle d'Aosta. Okay? So that's very simple. How are you?
Oh, we are going to do a chat then, are we? OK, you know, we're absolutely fine. Thank you very much, Gino. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a beautiful spumante, which they're making around this area. I am probably about on my third bottles, because here is very nippy. Very, very nippy.
It is, okay. I can tell. It looks nippy. Right, Gino, please cook.
Okay, now, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make a nice risotto, and which is perfect for this area, because everybody goes to ski, so they want to have something warm. But I want to show you the cheeses that I'm using, because I'm using local cheeses. This is going to be a 4-cheese risotto. The first one is Blue d'Aoste, okay, which is this one. Then we got Toma Valdostana, which is typical of this area, okay. Then we got the Mont d'Or, okay, a little bit of a French in there, and then we go Fontina. The other things that I'm using here, this is called Moccetta, which is a little bit like Bresaola. Now, whenever we make a risotto, the first thing we're going to have to do, we make sure that we start to cook the onions, then we go arborio rice, it goes straight into the pan, okay? Because it's important, guys, to toast the rice. Now, slowly, slowly, into the olive oil, we go the onion and the rice that is toasting. How is the weather in England?
It's actually quite a... Well, here, behind us, it's a lovely day. Thank you very much indeed, Gino.
It's chilly, not as cold as we are there.
Well, I'll tell you something. Here is very cold, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's snow everywhere, and it's amazing, amazing. Now, once you put the rice, you toast it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to go straight on with the stock. Okay, so we go vegetable stock that slowly, slowly gets introduced into the rice, like this, a little bit at a time. Then you keep mixing. I like to put a little bit of the stock first, because then I'm going to stop the onions to get too burnt, okay? And then in there, what I'm going to do, as soon as it starts to bubble, we're going to introduce a white wine. Again, this is a wine that is very local to this area. I know everything that I should know about this wine, because I spend a lot of time drinking it, and it's absolutely beautiful. So the wine goes in there a little bit, and this, okay? And that. I can tell you the thing that I got here upwards, I'm all nice and warm because I got the heat and everything else. From here below is 1 block of ice. Okay, that's the problem that I'm having at the moment.
Okay.
So mixing everything together. Okay. Philip, you know what I mean. The problem I'm having now, right? Is a block of ice down here.
No, believe me, Gino, I am never cold below the waist.
Oh, good Lord!
Now, you mix everything together. We put a little bit of salt and pepper, okay? And of course, like any risotto, what do you have to do? You put the stock, you let the rice absorb it, then you put a little bit more until you get a beautiful consistency that is nice and creamy. Hopefully, very easy here. Okay? Now, what we go here, the rice that we've been preparing. In here, the last thing that we want to do is to put a little bit more stock, okay, just to make it creamy. And in there, we're going to add butter, okay? So quite a lot of butter, because we need to make sure that this is called the mantecatura, when everything gets nice and creamy into the pan. And then we're gonna add the 4 cheeses that I got here. So all the cheeses I told you about it, just put them into the pan and mix everything together.
That looks so good.
Now you may gonna think looks a little bit, you know, too fattening and too many calories. I'll guarantee you, when you are in places like this one where it's freezing cold, you need to get as many calories as possible. So you mix everything together, and then we're gonna add a little bit of chopped chive. Okay, so get a little fresh chive, chop everything in there. So all the chive goes in, like that. Then keep mixing everything together. You can start to see the cheese starts to melt very easily. Don't melt the whole cheese, because I still like to see little pieces of cheese going into the risotto. Then you put it there. Look at that. Everything is oozing.
That looks
Everything
so
is oozing.
delicious.
Oh my God,
Ah,
that's a
look
lot.
at that.
That's a big portion.
And then, of course, you get this. No, this is a family portion, Philip. It's not for one, it's for everybody here. Okay?
Gino, am
You
I
put
right thinking you're going to do some other filming for us? Are you going skiing?
cured ham. I'm going to go skiing very, very soon, which I have to say I'm a terrible skiing. I just wish I could be somewhere having hot chocolates, you know, with lots of people around. No, but I'm going to go skiing.